face extinction. A rogue soldier leads an unstoppable force across the galaxy, and only you stand in his way.
Don't you understand? Everyone you know and love, everyone, you will all die.
Let's finish this!
Join us. Is submission not preferable to extinction?
Can you hold them off?
There's too many! I don't think we can hold them!
I'm sorry, Ash. I had to make a choice.
I understand.
Hey there, everybody. Hello, Lego Guy. I already said hi to Ghost in chat, but I suppose I can do it again. I am certainly capable. Alright. So, Origin. Mass Effect. Hey. If you move the mouse too quickly... Hello, John. If you move the mouse too quickly, it thinks we're going into Mass Effect 2. And I'm like, no, I'm not playing Mass Effect 2 yet. I gotta beat the first one. Come on, man. Although, can you imagine if they actually made, like, a, game client that would not let you play a sequel until you beat the first game? Oh, there would be so much complaining. It would be kind of hilarious, though. I almost want them to do it, even though everyone would be pissed. Hey, 1 second, dang it. My webcam is slightly blurry. Ew, that's, I mean, I'm glad that you found one, because... Whoa, wait a minute. One second. You guys can see the edge of my, bed. That's no good. I wonder how that got moved. You can still see the edge of it. That make any sense. Huh. Apparently it didn't get... That is super confusing. How did this break? The golden question, how did this break? that's one way to fix it. I guess that kind of works, although, I really need to play with this at some point and make it better. Well, I mean, at the same time, though, you know, it's just like, I've heard from a lot of people that, like, The Witcher 1 is a mess. And so, imagine buying something and then your game client wouldn't let you play it because you hadn't played the prequel yet, and you're just like, what? I think it would be interesting, and I think it would be hilarious, but I can also understand a lot of people being really upset by that. And justifiably, too, but I think it would be funny. Okay. One second. What am I doing exactly? Sorry. I don't think I can actually start a stream without fiddling with stuff. Okay, I'm actually liking where this is going. I do think that probably need a little bit more of, like, fix that slightly. I wish I could see what I was doing without, like, leaving. And okay, a little bit brighter. Yeah, exactly, that's what I'm saying. I mean, it's like, it wouldn't really work, but it would be sort of hilarious. Okay. And we'll bring you back on. Boop. Alright. Why are you bad, webcam? Stop seeing fuzz. Just say no to fuzz. Okay. So we'll go and get into that. I mean, I wouldn't really support it, just because I do think that there is it's very, very not justifiable to charge someone money for a product that you're not going to allow them to play. So I would understand the complaints, but I still think it would be great. I know the original StarCraft was kind of like that, where it would, like, if you tried to start the Zerg campaign before you started the Terran, the game would be like, dude, no. And you could override it, but it would, like, ask you 3 or 4 times. It would be like, dude, this is a really bad idea. You don't want to do that, right? I like Rebellious. Who is that? Wow, that was creepy as anything. I'm like, who is this shadowy figure that's, like, looming directly behind me? I don't think I approve of that at all. Okay, so, which of these do I still need to turn in? Have not done that yet. Have not done that yet. I need to find him in the Ward's Access Corridor. Okay, and I already found him once, but I guess I can head back that way. So the wards. The wards are where I need to go. Oh my gosh, webcam, I'm so mad at you. I know, it's... I wonder... I mean, I think some of it is that I had to redo my green screen because I thought it was wrong, and it ended up not being the green screen. Let me try something real quick. Stupid dinner. Let's go ahead and try some direct light on this. So I've been doing indirect light. You can't. That's as far as you go? Fine. That may very... Oh yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Blah. I don't think that's going to help at all. Well, so far so okay. I may just have to give up and be like, yeah, I'm not fixing it. Damn it thing. Which side is that? That's you. You are always causing me problems, sir. Always causing me problems. It's alive! God dang it. Well, that's bad. Yes, hi, kitty. Damn it. Stop falling down. Ah. Swear to George. Why are you doing this? Like, seriously, why are you doing this? Because this is, I mean, it's not that different. You can see it right here, that everything is relatively normal. And yet, it sure doesn't want to work right. I swear, I need to rebuild my house. That will fix everything. Just rebuild my house. I thought this would be a good place, but the big problem I have, just to explain a little bit, there's a massive window right here. And so, being able to position lights around so it actually hits the green screen evenly is basically impossible. But you know what? We're okay for right now. For this exact moment, we're okay. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. I see a slight bit of fuzz. I don't care. So I need to head for the wards. My basic limit on messing with my technology is about 10 minutes. After that, I don't care anymore. Alright, so to the VODs. I don't need directions. I need to get in the elevator, that's what I need. I need to hear some broadcast about all the awesome stuff I'm doing. Alright, that's a little bit better. You guys didn't miss anything, I was on an elevator. And there's crime on the Syndicate. We discovered this, which is... Part of me... I do wish that there was more things on the news that I wasn't directly involved in. You know, it's... Every once in a while you'll hear something about, you know, a background event, but never like, hey, this just happened over in this system.
Let all races herald the glory
shut up about the encounters. Okay, down to the wards. So how are you guys today? I've been a little bit, ultra busy. I feel like, I don't know why, I feel I was like slightly out of control. That's no good. I don't like being out of control. I like being in control.
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed.
See, this is what I love. I love this.
The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the
Although I'm sure I will
Citadel
get
to
involved
reach
with
a
it at some
diplomatic
point.
solution.
Okay, so the question is, where is Drunky?
What do you say we head down to Cora's den after?
Are you Drunky?
Hey, back again, huh? I don't suppose you got any credits to spare.
I've never actually played the Pokemon games. This is like, apparently today is the 20th anniversary of Pokemon, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. We talked about it before, how it was like, people told me the first one was really good, but then every other one is basically the exact same story again.
I spoke to my mother. She told me about what happened on Mindoir.
Did she? I wonder. People tied like prize hogs, locked in cages, clawing and screaming as they're loaded into cargo pods. And we couldn't reach them. The Batarian defenses had us pinned. Dozens died trying to advance. All we could do was watch as they hauled people away. I've been looking for 13 years for something to make that sight go away. What have you got, huh?
I can't help you if you don't want to be helped. Do you really want to get over what you saw?
What? You think I drink because I like lying in the gutter? If you don't have a better option, just give me 20 credits. A good bottle of whiskey. Enough to stop the dreams.
No one understands, yeah.
My mother said to go to the Veterans Affairs office. You're not the only one who's seen that brand of hell. They can help.
The VAO? God. All right. If she wants me to go talk to someone, fine, I'll do it. For her. She always stuck up for me. She always was naive. All the VAO does is pump you full of chemicals.
Well, isn't that what you're doing already?
If she wants to talk, tell her she can reach me through the Citadel VAO.
Alright. And I already talked to the fan, so I will go visit him again, but not at this exact moment. I don't really need to go to the wards anymore. I need to get back to my ship. Because I finished this particular side branch mission thingy. Where is an express terminal? Oh, I can't talk to them. That's lame. You hate characters in video games that are drunk for undisclosed reasons, or you hate drunk characters in games for reasons you won't get
Technicians
into.
are reportedly unsure of what caused the malfunction, or even what the system was originally designed to do. CSEC is investigating the possible vandalism or misuse of public property.
If it's public property, you can't misuse it. Everyone can use it. Imagine if the guy that wrote this song got, like, credits every time someone listened to his song. Okay, that's down to that place. And then, yeah, there's an express terminal over here. Alright, that's fine, Lego. There were two ways of reading that sentence, and one of them didn't make sense, because we know exactly why he's a drunk character. His reasons are very much not undisclosed. But I don't necessarily mind drunk characters, although they have to have more of a story than just their drunk character. A lot of places will use that as a crutch. Okay, so I can't just go straight there. I'm pretty sure it is through CSEC, though. And then... to Docking Bay. Yep, that is exactly where I want to go. Here we go, guys. See you later, losers. I'm going to a spaceship.
Reporter Kalisa Al-Jilani recently attempted to land an interview with Commander Shepard, the first human Spectre.
Really?
Commander Shepard answered difficult questions, demonstrating that under that military uniform is a keen diplomatic mind. We'll have exclusive footage later today.
I guess that was that interview that I did a while ago. Which they did recently. I'm like, what? They couldn't find me? Did I, like, dodge someone? It depends, you know. Like, Final Fantasy X's Auron, was shown drinking a lot, but he wasn't a drunk character, and I didn't mind that at all. I thought he had a really interesting story. But then there's a lot of characters that are drunk because they're drunk. And that's like their whole character, and I'm just like, no. No, man, no.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
I do love how it decontaminates you before you get on the ship. That's awesome.
The commanding officer is aboard. Exo Presley stands relieved.
Alright, so, question. Someone did tell me that there were different things you could, like, wear on the ship. But only on the ship, and it had no purpose. But, where do you actually change that? Do you have to go to your own locker? That makes sense. That would be sensible. It might be down the sleep. Oh, in the captain's office, I bet. That would make even more sense. Just kidding, I don't want to talk to these guys. We're all flying through space and the captain is just running around. Woo, I can use the elevator! Oh, really, John? That's disappointing. I still will go down to my quarters, because I don't think I've been there in quite a while. Man, this bed just looks uncomfortable. And I don't even think it would fit me. Pretty sure my legs would be dangling. Alright, well, boo. Here's the mess hall with no visible place to get food. But hey, no one has starved to death as far as I know, so obviously the mess hall is working. Damn it, that is not how I go back to the top. I know the Normandy better than this. I really am just riding on elevators now. Here we go. And the strange door that won't open for me. If I became president of Nintendo, the first thing I would do is make a Metroid game that canonically replaced Other M. God, I hated that game. There's Pinnacle. I wonder why Pinnacle Station still shows up as a place I should go. I guess Novaria does too, so that's not all that weird. To Feros. check out this system. Because I don't think I've actually been to this place before.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Normandy, this is Alliance Command. We're detecting your presence in the Attican Beta cluster. One of our surveillance drones was gathering intel on Geth activities in the region when it was spotted and shot down. You need to go groundside and recover the drone's data module before the Geth find it.
I was like, Lego, that was one of the worst autocorrects I've ever seen. Silly pulls out a window and Metro is other end. What? Alright, we'll survey this place. Okay. They just went ahead and said that there was like Geth here they wanted to survey, but I think I've got more important thing to do than that. There's no one in trouble, and I feel like that my current mission takes priority. Granted, one could very easily and honestly be like, well, dude, but you're already like just surveying systems or surveying planets, but you know, whatever.
Message for you, Commander. Just came in over a secure channel.
Shepard, this is Admiral Kahoku. I found out who set that trap for my men. The ones killed by the Thresher.
See, like this one, I'm more interested in.
Damn, I hope you get this message. It was a group called Cerberus. An Alliance Black Ops organization. Top secret, highest level security clearance. They vanished a few months ago. Dropped right off the grid. Nobody knew where they went or what they were up to. They've gone completely rogue, Shepard. They're conducting illegal genetic experiments, trying to create some kind of super soldier. I don't have any proof, but I found the coordinates for one of their research worlds. I'm uploading them with this message. They're completely out of control. Somebody needs to stop them. I've done my part. Now it's up to you.
Part of me does question why it's like my job to fix this.
Cerberus is after me now. I need to disappear before they find me.
But at the same time, you would need a Spectre that doesn't answer to anyone to actually track this down. So it does make a degree of sense. Here's one. Logan. That's Wolverine. You gotta be careful typing, man. Alright, and Feros. We are doing the main mission, at least somewhat today. Okay, the Exogenic Corporation is founded in the pilot colony of Feros to explore the brilliant ruins that blanket 2/3 of the planet's landmass. The atmosphere is foul with dust, terrestrial travel is hampered by normal debris and dozens of meters deep. There are indications Feros is much older, colonial in the past. Alright. Here we go. So I'm not going to drop the... in theory, I'm not going to drop the Mako this time, because there's actually a place for the ship to land. Because that's what happened on Novera. Yep. Hi there, kitty. Okay, so who are we taking? That is the golden question. Hey there, Lummox. What you know? Oh, hey, Lizzo. Yep, Mass Effect tends to be every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday until I beat it. with something different on Sunday. Because, and honestly, I could probably play Mass Effect 4 days a week. This is a really interesting game. But there are some games that just get frustrating, you know, if you play them too much. Because when you're playing a game 10 hours a week, eventually I'm just like, I want to do something else. Take liars. Well, let's see. Who is the most lying person? Oh, I'm loving this game so far. This game is awesome. But
equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding
I've got my
officer
human group,
is
my
ashore.
girl group, and
Exo Presley has the deck.
My guy group, except for me, because I do not change gender whenever Rex and Gary, G-Guy.
We saw your ship. Fidan wants to speak with you immediately.
Who's Fidan?
He's our leader. He needs your help to prepare for the Geth. They're making another push. Please, up the stairs past the freighter. Take cover!
That's certainly one way to start, like, welcoming to a planet. That was me overshooting. Well, we did pretty well. Yeah, I basically formed 3 groups that are capable of fully exploring stuff. I kind of feel bad now. These guys have been fighting off the Geth for, like, ever since I first, discovered this. Or, like, discovered I could come here, and I've just been, like, wandering around the galaxy doing other stuff. Apparently, not only do I detect liars, I, like, very much like them. Actually, that's not that unusual. What the hell is that? They poisoned Liara, but that's about it. That could have been way worse. They spent more time jumping around than actually fighting me.
Head to the tunnels. Make sure they're secure. But what if I find Geth there?
Dive first. The Geth will surely kill us all.
Glad to see some soldiers. Our numbers are getting thin.
Well, this place certainly is having a bad time of it.
Geth are bloody dangerous.
Well, of course they're bloody dangerous. They're Geth. Sir, you're kind of dead. Just so you know.
How is a woman supposed to think with guns going off all around?
Oh, shut up, May. Don't be sexist against yourself.
I fear the Geth will kill us all.
The Geth can't be allowed into the heart of the colony.
They're coming. They just keep on coming.
Stop the Geth.
Man, these guys have a one-track mind. Can't, like, someone ask me about, you know, the local sports team or something? Maybe I don't want to talk about the Geth. Think about that.
Geth are mounting another attack.
Here we go. Hmm. 7 months worth of human rations were delivered to an uncharted world of the Voyager cluster. Why would that be?
My headaches are getting better. I just have to stop thinking about the past.
That's
the
awesome.
Geth just keep coming.
Well, they are machines. I feel like these guys do not appreciate what the Geth are. And that's why they're so confused that the Geth, you know, don't lay off. First rule of, like, warfare, know thy foe.
Ah, Commander. I'm glad they finally sent somebody to help us.
You're a bit late, aren't you?
Arcelia. Sorry, Commander. Everyone's on edge since...
Watch out! We've got Geth in the tower!
Protect the heart of the colony!
You'd be kinda dead if you tried. Guys this way. But they haven't come out yet.
I don't want to die. Please, don't let me die.
Did we just hack the Geth? Is that what I just... I think we just hacked the Geth. Probably shouldn't have shot him in the back. That's probably not the most militaristically sound strategy.
Get a vehicle safely out of the Normandy. The Geth base is our next objective.
Wait, why are we trying to get a vehicle safely out of the Normandy? I feel like I just sort of came here and started fighting because that's what they told me to do. I don't quite understand. I know the Geth are attacking. But yeah, this mission was not very well explained, which, if on the one hand, it was really, really, really intelligent the way it was handled. Because, I mean, you're walking into an, like, ongoing war zone. So, of course, there are people who are going to be like, well, let me tell you the history of the war we're in. You know, while they're under fire. That works really well. But I'm not entirely sure how my allies are aware of what's going on. We haven't been told that yet. Okay, so squad. Ooh, I have 4 points. How did I get 4 points? Alright, awesome. And you have 2 points. So, looks like I'm putting that into lift. And Tali has 7 points. Go Tali. So first question, where you have max electronics. So I don't need to spend any points on electronics actually. So this goes into armor. Because I shouldn't need electronics on more than one person. Okay, now equipment. I don't understand why sometimes when I go to equipment, it suddenly finds new equipment for me. Okay, so this is slightly better, so I'll use it. Anything for Liara? Nope. Anything for Tali? Nope. I'm also not entirely sure why I came here, you know, I went into like a medical pod and found armor. I would have figured I'd find medical stuff. Alright, so a very Prothean Skyway, that's awesome, but I'm kind of not fully explored yet. There's still more stuff I can find, in theory. Okay, this is where I came up. Maybe the map will help me. So that's where I landed. Wow, no, it looks like I've been everywhere. Well then, they did say to report back to, Mr. Leaderman. Mr. Leaderman.
Over there. Oh god, they're everywhere!
Well, hi guys. I don't know where you came from. One of your people just sort of got shot because they didn't know how to take cover, which is ironic for me to say because I was definitely not taking cover either. Okay, did I explore all the way down here? It does look like there's nothing else down here. Maybe. I keep shooting you because I don't know that you're hacked. And then by the time I realize you're hacked, you're coming to kill me. So there's a water valve down here.
This valve looks like part of a large system. There are likely others we need to activate as well.
Alright. So, okay, I don't get hurt wandering through the steam. That's good to know. I was concerned that the steam was not my friend. There's a water valve. What's that? Geth transmitter. Wait, can I continue going this way? Because the map kind of makes it look like I can. Here I am, it's like, we should report back, and I'm like, no way, there's stuff to find. This is what it means to be a Spectre. And he'll come back to you, you should do all these things. I'll be like, yeah, I already did that. Well, hi, you guys aren't Geth. I don't really want to go that way. That does not seem like the way towards the transmitter. This is going really well so far. I think I may be slightly over leveled for this area, which makes sense. This is one of the first interesting. I think he got stuck there. Poor Krogan, he's like, this is not how you fight. Let me down.
That's the last of them.
That is the last of them. So here's where the transmitter is. And so the map showed me the transmitter was here. I assume that's important. So if this is the Geth transmitter, do I destroy it? I assume I do. Alright. Awesome. So there's 3 water valves. Ooh, incinerator rounds. She's a liar! Of course I shot her in the back. That's what liars get. I was scared there was a Krogan trying to, like, finagle me. And I didn't appreciate it. Okay, well, there's a lot of guys out there, but there was also another entrance over here. Come on. Good puppy. I feel bad about this. This is so... Finagle, the word I made up. Actually, it does exist, but I don't actually know what it means. Falls dead rule of slugs. This must be the alpha male, pack leader of these feral scavengers. Well, I totally just destroyed these guys. I kind of feel like I exploited the game, but I didn't mean to exploit the game, so that counts for something, right? Intent is 9/10 of the something. This old disabled building was more than willing to part with its self-functioning power cell than one would expect. Why did I want that, though? Alright, I mean, I got power cells, which I guess is good. I bet I will need them for something. Part of me, I almost feel like I'm playing, you know, I'm going to go back to camp and they'll be like, oh, you should do all these things, and I'll be like, done, 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 done. Which is kind of cool. I mean, it's, whoa, holy crap. I did not know you guys would be here.
Perimeter clear.
Was that where I wanted to go? It is not. I'm not really loving the fact that the Geth respawn. That doesn't feel wonderful. Okay, is this that same place? Yeah, I think it is. Well, then where's the other door? There were totally 2 doors. Sorry, man. Although you did good work before I killed you. But yeah, I'm not leaving you alive because I never know when you'll stop being hacked. And unfortunately, I'm not entirely sure. I keep running into Geth where I think there shouldn't be Geth.
You don't want to go down there.
What's back there?
I could tell you everything. How would you like that?
Well, I kind of just asked you to. Sir, stop being crazy.
That was a good one. Very intense.
What's the matter with you?
Just invoking the Master's whip. Helps remind me I'm still alive.
Oh, you're one of those guys that
You're here for the Geth, aren't you?
Torment
You're
yourselves.
not the only one interested in those things.
Who else is here for the Geth?
Who else is looking for the Geth?
Not looking
you go.
for. Looking to get rid of. They're a thorn in the side of the... Trying to get to the... Dying!
This one is no longer fit. We should leave him.
Is there anything I can do to help you? Do you even want help?
Help me? No. No one can help me now. I'd rather die fighting!
Fighting what?
Not that kind of fight. It's like running through a thorn
Hi,
bush.
Kraken. I don't know what's up with this guy.
Time's
Part
up.
of me...
Company's coming.
Part of me wants to just shoot him and put him out of his misery.
Dad. Ask him about the... Ah!
Look out!
Take cover. You guys are being super bad at doing anything. Oh. Let me... Guys! Well, I'm gonna be a superhero. I can't believe I'm pulling off that shot. If that guy ever pokes his head out. Okay, seriously, guys. Tali. Out of my way. I got stuff to do, and putting up with you is not one of the things that I intend. Hey, the door. What is the point of having a door if it won't open? To be a rude door, apparently. Okay, so that's the end of that side. Well, I guess I should go back, because at this point I'm just wandering around randomly. So I guess I will head back to where I'm, like, theoretically supposed to be. So to get there I had to go... Did I ever go this way? Oh, Ian's definitely on drugs. Which is extra funny because there's a guy that I know named Ian. That so I keep thinking of that Ian, and it kind of fits. But yeah, Ian strikes me as one of those guys that like flagellates himself because it, you know, keeps him sane, and I'm just like, yeah. You should just like check yourself in.
The system has not yet activated. I do not believe we are finished yet. We should look for another valve.
We're looking for him. So that was where the transmitter was. There's a valve there. That means there may be a valve in this room.
These colonists may not have much, but this is their home. They will fight to the death.
Is that not a valve? Looks like a valve.
These people are brave, but the Geth are relentless. My people know this better than anyone.
There we go. Now we've
There!
evolved.
That did it! The system is active.
Okay, now we can head back down. Also, how you doing, Kraken? I said hi to you, but that was it. And that's rude. Don't let me be rude to you, Kraken. So, the big question is, how do I get back to where they are? And the answer is, I have no idea. I'm kind of very lost. I went into the tunnels and found Geth, and I could never find my way back to humanity. I want a dog. I want the freaking dog from Valiant Hearts to go under there and get me stuff. Okay, it looks like I found my way back. There's the elevator to the Prothean Skyway, which I'm not taking yet because I need to get back here. Okay, yeah, this is where the Geth were. What the hell is that? That's a light. Why is there lights? Who said there could be light? God?
The tower's secure. Thanks to you, Commander.
Ah, the fuzzies are back. Oh well.
I just did what I had to.
Well, I'm glad you're on our side then.
They may have been slowed, but they'll be back. They always come back.
What do they want?
If you want answers, go ask them yourselves.
Well,
we don't know what they're after. They came, they attacked us, that's all we know. Their main base is at the Exogeny headquarters. A good place to start looking if you want answers.
What's Exogeny?
It's the company most of us work for before the attacks. They fund this colony. The Skyway leads directly to Exogeny headquarters. You can't miss it.
Of course, there's an army of Geth between here and there.
Good.
Every Geth I kill brings me one step closer to Saren.
Then maybe I can get this colony operational again.
What do you need done to get this place back on its feet?
We need those Geth destroyed.
Arcelia's right. There are still Geth in the tunnels. We also have more mundane problems like food, water, and power. I'm not sure where we stand on those matters. You should talk to the people overseeing them.
Is there anything I can do to solve your water shortage?
Marka Doyle has been assigned to that particular issue. If you have any insight to offer, please speak with her.
What's wrong with the colony's power supply?
May O'Connell is working on our power problems. She'd know more about it than I do.
You mentioned something about a food shortage.
Davin Reynolds is tasked with securing food for the immediate future. If you can assist, please speak with him.
I destroyed a Geth transmitter in the tunnels. They won't be a problem any longer.
Thank you, Commander. Bring your dead. You've taken a great weight off my shoulders. I just wish I had such good news for every problem.
Let's talk about Zeus, Hope, and Feros in general.
Of course, Commander.
Yeah, what about this crazy dude that's possibly
There's a guy living down in the tunnels. Is he one of yours?
That would be Ian. He's very sick.
Yeah, no kidding.
He seems to be more than just sick.
He hasn't been the same since the attack.
Did he have to eat someone?
We tried to help him, but he wouldn't listen to us. I can't help my people if they won't listen, Commander.
I'll talk to you when I learn more.
Good luck, Commander.
Okay, so I've secured this place in theory, or at least I told him I secured this place, so hopefully I'm not lying.
I'm grateful for what you've done, but your heroics don't impress me, Commander.
Okay.
I get the feeling you don't like me.
How would you feel if you were hung out to dry by every government organization that ever promised to keep you safe? They should have sent a small fleet. Instead, we get one ship. And you're only interested in the Geth.
What can you tell me about the Geth? Do you have an idea what they might be after?
I can't tell you anything about that. I suggest you go to Exogeny if you want answers to those questions.
Tell me about Zeus Hope.
Just tell me everything.
I can't tell you much about it.
Probe you for information.
You should speak to Fidan if you want to know more.
Tell me more about yourself, Arcelia.
I'm a rent-a-cop. I was hired to keep kids from writing graffiti on the walls at Exogeny. Then all this happened. I wasn't trained for this. I didn't ask for it. I just wanted to end.
I didn't ask for this. I guess I'll ask you about Exogeny.
What can you tell me about Exogeny?
Very little. I work there as a security officer. I know they were looking for artifacts and anything of value. That's what they do. They fund the colony. In return, we help them uncover buried treasure. It's definitely not as exciting as they make it sound.
Goodbye.
Commander.
Okay, so I need to find these exclamation points. Because at least the water I've already got solved. Why do they keep saying there's a guy there? That's Faydan. I've already talked to Faydan. Why are you telling me I need to talk to him again? Because you're dumb, that's why.
You're the one who repelled that last wave.
Absolutely.
They'll be back.
High five.
And if the Geth don't kill us, we'll die of hunger soon enough.
Are you doing anything to remedy the situation?
I need to boost rations with Varen meat, but it's too dangerous. The Alpha Varen, he's huge and he's mad. Rabid, maybe. Totally uncontrollable. I can't do anything until he's dead.
I killed the big Varen. The rest are yours.
Excellent. I'll organize a hunt when the immediate threat of the Geth is gone.
This is what a Spectre is. She walks in, and they're like, oh, we have all these problems, and she's like, I already done solved those. What? You thought I was a rent-a-cop?
Tell me about Zeus Hope.
The colony is growing. Or it was. But you should speak with Faydan. He is our leader.
Why should I speak with Faydan? Why can't you tell me?
I don't want to talk about that right now. Speak with Faydan.
Dude, I just saved your life.
Tell me about yourself.
What's to tell? I came here with my wife Greta, looking for adventure.
You found
New
it.
life together. This isn't exactly what we signed up for. Of course, it would be much better without the Geth. We were really starting to enjoy the colony before they came.
I have to go.
Here, for your trouble. It's not much, I know, but it's all we can spare.
Lego guy, you may be crazy, but you're an interesting crazy.
Nice work with those Geth. Glad you showed up. I still need the power cells for this generator, though.
I found these power cells in the tunnels. Are they what you're looking for?
I knew they'd turn up eventually. Here, Faydan gave me some requisition money. It's all yours.
Why is your, like,
now if I can kick these
hairline so young and the rest of your face so
up
old?
and running in no time.
The water started running not long ago. Thanks to you, I assume. Now we just need to deal with the Geth and we can get back to growing this colony. Here, a few credits for your trouble. Thank you again, Commander.
See? I'm amazing. He's all like, oh, we've got all these problems. And I'm like, oh, I already solved them all for you.
This work must be completed.
Aw. I can't play with the crane. I want to play crane game. I wanted to, like, pick up Faydan and he'd be like, ah! This is why no one hires me to be Spectre in real life. I would use my absolute power and lack of oversight for terrible, terrible things.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Tell me about your colony.
Life is hard and often brutal, even without our current problems.
You don't have
Colonial affairs back on Earth told us we'd be beneath the notice of any raiders. I guess they weren't counting on the Geth. But, despite everything, there's something tranquil about this place, unlike anything I've experienced before.
How big was the original Feros colony?
We were nearly 1,000 at the main site, 200 more at my outpost. When the first wave obliterated our defenses, we fell back to Zeus Hope.
Who is Zoo?
The Normandy isn't huge, but we could airlift you out.
The Geth fighters are too dangerous, and I won't be driven off this world. It is our home.
I would never admit that, Lego.
There's a chance for growth here that's simply not available on other worlds.
I'll talk to you when I learn more.
Good luck, Commander.
I've already learned more. I'm actually done with this place. Okay. Let's get in the lift. Guys. That first part was super easy.
Watch out! They'll be here any minute. I don't know how much more I can take.
What were you doing out there if there was an assault drone? That seems like a terrible idea. Why is the Mako on fire? Oh, it's not. There's a fire behind it. Okay. That's one way.
The last batch went south. What are they looking for?
We are receiving a weak comm signal. I cannot pinpoint its location through the Geth interference.
Tell me what to do. I'll drive off the edge if I want to. That's the boss of me.
We've got movement. Some kind of vehicle, not one of the Geth.
They've got us on visual. We must be close.
Dealing
with the Geth is more important.
What is down here exactly? Hello?
That's close enough!
Relax, Jong. They're obviously not Geth.
Get back, Juliana. Who are you? What do you want?
Commander Shepard, I'm here to remove your Geth problem.
You see? You worry too much.
And you trust too easily, Juliana.
I'm just glad to see a friendly face. I thought we were the only humans left on this planet.
Fidan and some of the members of Zoo's Hope are still alive.
I thought you said they were all dead.
I said they were probably all dead.
They're surviving despite everything the Geth have done to them.
We know what that's like. Those damn synthetics are relentless.
Like, that's a little... Ugh. I mean, I could probably imagine that too, but the real question I have is, why would you? Because I have definitely never felt the need to do that.
Are we getting close to their base?
You're almost there. They're holed up in the Exogeny headquarters, just a bit further down the Skyway.
Those headquarters are private property, soldier. Remove the Geth and nothing else.
I'm not interested in your company's secrets.
Commander, before you go, my daughter, Lisbeth, she's missing.
She's in the Velvet Room.
They shouldn't waste time poking around. We can do a proper accounting of our casualties after the Geth are gone.
That's my daughter you're talking about. She's still alive. I know it.
Where's your daughter, Juliana?
She was working in the Exogeny building when the attacks came.
Oh, yeah, there were several places she could hide. For a short time.
How did you get split up from the Zoo's Hope colony?
Most of us lived closer to the Exogeny building. Zoo's Hope was mostly used as a port.
I really wonder what's
hit,
hidden there.
We scattered. Until you told us about the others, we assumed they were killed in the first wave. If we had known they were still alive, we might have attempted to join them.
They're fairly secure now. Maybe you should do that.
No. I don't think that's a good idea. We have no vehicles, and the Skyway offers little protection.
Like the building we're in now?
Listen, our best hope is to sit tight and wait for company reinforcements. We'll come eventually.
I'm the closest reinforcements you're ever going to get.
How did you get split up from the Zoo's Hope colony?
Most of us lived when the... If we had known they were still alive, we might have attempted to join them.
Okay.
Tell me about the colony.
We established ourselves here 4 years ago. Growth was steady until the attacks. Our biggest challenge has been the lack of resources.
Even though I never asked for
There's
it.
just so little here of value. Still, we were making a go of it. It was even starting to feel like home.
What brought you here?
I guess I thought this would be the start of a new life. I wanted to go where I could feel like I was making a difference. Instead, everything we built is destroyed. It's very hard not to lose hope.
And keep your ellipses to yourself. I used to have a dad that would always do that. Whenever he was talking, he would actually say ellipsis whenever he was going to have a pause instead of just pausing. It was kind of hilarious.
Do you know what the Geth are after?
I have no idea. We certainly haven't found anything.
I don't know where you live, Lego, but I grew up in Oklahoma, and there were a lot of stupid people there.
We need to recoup our expenses. It's nothing personal.
Where's your daughter, Juliana?
Somewhere at the Exogeny headquarters, I hope.
What was the building used for?
Oh, yeah, we repurposed that structure to serve as headquarters for Exogeny. That's mostly offices with a number of light-duty R&D labs.
Exogeny is a master at repurposing anything and everything.
The company has to make a profit somehow, Juliana. Feros is a long way from self-sufficient.
Stay bunkered down until I find out what the Geth are after.
I've been to Florida. I've been to
If you see my daughter,
Boca Raton and Fort Lauderdale.
What's her?
We've been trapped for days.
We ride when the attack came.
Okay, well, I'm glad I talked to you guys. I'm glad I came down here. Although they said they detected a... It's interesting because they said there was a vehicle that had me on visual, and I definitely never saw a vehicle. And in fact, they said they didn't have a vehicle. But, oh well. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Calm down, Mako. Calm down. Love how I'm cutting up all this dirt even where there's no dirt to pick up. Down here, and why is there a Geth hiding from me? I almost didn't even find that Geth, to be honest. I was looking all over trying to figure out where he was. And I'm like, oh, there's a little, like, side bunker on this place. I'm actually kind of surprised my cats are not being, jerks about stuff. John, I told you.
Wait. Shut down the comm. We've got incoming Geth. Damn it! Shut down the comm!
I do like how the Geth together. Try and avoid me. It's very quasi-realistic. How do I get down there? I didn't even realize there was a second level. But I don't know how to actually get down to the second level. Oh. Oh, there we go. Okay, what are you guarding, Mr. Geth? Very possibly. That's certainly something that could happen. Well, hi there. You are certainly hiding pretty deep. But apparently you're not important. Kraken, the Geth. Have you played Mass Effect Kraken? Because if you haven't, it's an actually really long and somewhat interesting story. So there are a race of people, specifically Tali's race.
This city was once a marvel of Prothean technology. Now it's nothing but a graveyard.
And I forget what they're called.
In the early 2160s, driven from their home system by the...
Okay, so the Quarians were a group of people that were just masterful engineers. They were super, super, super interested in engineering technology, you know, creating new technological marvels. They weren't, and that was basically their big thing. They're not great fighters, and they're not very physically strong. So they made a group of machines called the Geth. And one thing they did, just because they could, is that they made Geth have very, very, very simple processors, but basically their, like, logic functions were iterative. So the more Geth that got together, the more logical they could be. So, like, a bunch of Geth working together could do very complex things. But each individual Geth had very, very little emphasis put on that, so they were easy to mass produce. Well, eventually they kept making more Geth, and eventually enough Geth came together that they were like, well, how come we have to work for you? How come, you know, you get to be in charge? And eventually the Geth rose up and overthrew the Quarians. And the Quarians got slaughtered. The Quarians are almost extinct now. There's like a couple of ships of Quarians. And they're basically like space hobos because their home planet got destroyed. And they're not physically able to like found a new planet, so they just sort of like wander around in these ships that have been patched up over the centuries. The Geth, meanwhile, are just this group of this basically race of artificial intelligent machines that hate everything that's alive, but really for the most part leave people alone. They're not interested in trying to like take over anything. They have no interest in, like, conquering the civilized races. For the most part, they just kind of stay behind, back at the old Quarian homeworld, and just that's where they live. Until recently, and now they've actually started branching out and attacking places. It used to be, you know, every once in a while you'd come across them and they'd be hostile, but there was never really any attempt to go and destroy them, because they, for the most part, never bothered anyone. Person named Saren that has apparently begun working with them and kind of leading them to do terrible, terrible, terrible things. I'm jammed, but I don't see anything attacking me, so I'm gonna go through this door. Still nothing here. What is jamming me exactly? I also don't see any side passages. There is definitely jam happening. Killed something.
The Geth have moved in rather quickly. Resistance will be extremely heavy once we are inside.
So that is set up so I can't bring the Mako through. But I did go ahead and like kill them, a few of them for free with the Mako's heavy cannon. I just realized I had not saved in a really long time. Like, back since the Citadel Tower. I am so glad I thought of that. Guys, you did not remind me to save. What is wrong with you? Nothing's ever my fault, right? This kind of looks
Our
like
weapons cannot touch a field like this. We'll need another way in.
Okay, I was going to say that almost looks like a displacement field, but it didn't really look like it was being affected.
A one-way
but
trip
yeah,
down,
sure
Commander Shepard.
We're going in. Look, I'm probably 5'10", I think.
Damn it!
I'm so sorry. I thought you were Geth, or one of those Varens.
Do I look like a Varen?
Who are you and what are you doing in here?
Even though I know who she is,
It's
my
my own
character shouldn't.
fault. Everyone else was running, and I stayed to back up data. Next thing I knew, the Geth ship latched on, and the power went out. I was trapped. I tried to get out, but the way was blocked.
Nitpicker, what do you mean? I mean, how long has the stream been up, or how long has the, like, attack been going on, or what?
We'll get you out as soon as we find out what the Geth are after.
It's not the Geth, it's the energy field they put up. They don't want anyone else getting access to the...
I'm here for the Geth. If you know something, tell me.
I don't know for certain, but I'm guessing they're here for the Thorian.
Thorian?
Stream's been up for
What is that
an hour and
exactly?
26 minutes, Nitpicker.
It's an indigenous life form. ExoGenny was studying it.
What else can you tell me? Do you know where I can find this Thorian?
I might be able to, but not with those Geth crawling around everywhere. Look, we need to get out of here, past that field.
Any suggestions?
No, not exactly. But I think the Geth ship is powering it. I've noticed the Geth laying power cables everywhere. You could follow those cables, but there's Geth all over the place.
Why do you think
All
the
right.
Geth would be interested in the Thorian?
It's just a plant. I don't know why the Geth would care. ExoGenny
either.
was studying it, but I don't think they found anything special.
Tell me what you know about the Thorian.
I really don't know that much about it. I think it's some kind of plant being. I know it's very old. Thousands of years even.
So you captured a plant and then you got attacked.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm just a research assistant for ExoGenny. I came here with my mother. I don't even know if she made it out alive.
She's with some others from the colony. She's safe for now.
She's alive? Oh, thank God. I thought I was the only one left.
Don't thank God,
Please,
thank me.
Commander, just get that field down so I can see my mother again.
You stay put. I'll go open some doors.
And don't shoot me.
Here, take my ID. This should get you past any locked doors. Good luck with that field.
There were barely in the room with her. You frickin' slackers. On your feet. Can't take you anywhere. I'm not literally God, I'm just figuratively God. I'd better heal. Like, everyone's low enough, it's the thing to do. God, that was my favorite part of Final Fantasy Tactics. That opening scene where there was like, don't blame us, blame yourself or God. I just knew the game was going to be like not pull any punches.
Stupid machine! Access encrypted files! No, I don't want to review protocol.
I am unable to comply. Please contact your supervisor.
Damn it! Tell me what I want or I'll blast your virtual ass into actual dust!
Please contact your supervisor for a level 4 security exemption, or make an appointment with...
Stupid machine!
If there is nothing else, please step aside. There is a queue forming behind you for the use of this console. Exogeny Corporation reminds all staff that the discharging of weapons while on company property is strictly forbidden.
Nitpicker, I've actually only played Nocturne,
Welcome
so
back,
Nocturne has to be my
Assistant
answer.
Elizabeth Bainham. What can I do for you?
Well, I'm not going to ask about Elizabeth, because I know why, because she gave me
What information was the last user attempting to access?
Fetching data. The previous user was attempting to access details on the study of subject species 37, the Thorian.
Tell me everything you told the Krogan.
I was unable to provide the previous user with any relevant data. Aside from lacking proper access, there has been no new data available on species 37. All sensors monitoring the observation post at Zoo's Hope have been inactive for several cycles.
What does Zoo's Hope have to do with the Thorian?
Species 37 is located within the substructure of the Zoo's Hope outpost.
Is that 4?
Tell me everything you know about the Thorian.
Well, everything you have
The
archived.
Thorian is a simple plant life form that exhibits a sentient behavior uncommon with other flora. Through dispersion and the eventual inhalation of spores, it can affect and control other organisms, including humans. The Zoo's Hope control group has yielded interesting results. Before sensors went offline, almost 85% of all test subjects were infected.
Is that what's wrong with the guy in the tunnels?
Are you saying Exogeny knew its people were getting infected?
It was deemed necessary to assess the true potential of species 37.
That explains their strange behavior. Your pilot should be warned.
Joker! Come in, Joker! Damn it! That field's blocking us.
We must find a way around the field. We must get back to Zoo's Hope.
VI, tell me about the field surrounding the facility.
I have limited data on the Geth. They have effectively blocked all sensors within the facility.
Now this got
I
a lot more
have detected unusual power fluctuations, but am unable to determine the source.
Please access my personal files.
Elizabeth Bainham, Research Assistant, Biomedical Division. Security
Oh, that's
Level 4
hilarious.
exemption. You are currently under probation due to disagreements with management over established company policy. These sanctions may be lifted if your next evaluation is more agreeable.
What triggered the probation?
You were marked as combative about the operations of the Zoo's Hope project, specifically regarding the handling of the infected colonists. As a result, you were tasked with monitoring the safety of the colonists for the duration of the observation.
What do you know about the Geth?
I have no specifics on the Geth as they relate to this facility. All sensors have been purposely decommissioned.
But no,
since
I
their
definitely
arrival.
do too. I don't remember if you were here, but I recently played Legacy of the Void, which was the storyline was terrible, but the gameplay is amazing.
I want to know about Exogeny Corporation.
Exogeny Corporation is at the forefront of human expansion in the new galactic economy, funding colonial development and securing resource rights to ensure our progress as a species. Further inquiries regarding company policy may be directed to Consumer Information Services during regular business hours.
Who's in charge here? Who organized the research?
All decisions about local resource analysis and acquisition are made by on-site management, deferring to the board of directors only when seasonal quotas are missed or exceeded. Individual employee records are confidential.
I want to know about Exogeny Corporation.
I just asked this.
Exogeny.
Yeah,
Further inquiries regarding company policy.
I want to know about
Further inquiries
I really want to know about
company
it, apparently.
policy may be directed to consumer information.
That's enough for now.
Going to standby mode.
Okay. Ah, I gotcha. I was like, I knew you came in earlier, and I thought you might have come in during that, but I could not remember for sure.
The Geth used these claws to anchor their ships to the sides of buildings.
Indelicate perhaps, but very efficient. How do we cut the power if it's coming from the ship?
It will be difficult. We can check the other claws for weaknesses, but the Geth are very thorough.
This structure seems to have significance for the Geth. Is it possible they set up this room to serve as a sacred temple of sorts?
The Geth blur the line between organic and synthetic life. It's natural to assume they seek understanding from a higher power.
Now that's interesting. So even though they're machines, they can be God.
This structure seems to have significance for the Geth. Is it possible they set up this room to serve as a sacred temple of sorts?
The Geth blur the line between organic and synthetic life. It's natural to assume they seek understanding from a higher power.
Okay, let's go ahead and go into... I have 4 more points to spend? Man, I'm not paying attention. Okay. Dar's only got 2 though. We'll max out lift. And you've also got 2, so max out basic armor. Awesome. Hey, Darkened Star. I don't believe I've seen you before, so welcome. Don't ask me why welcome was said with a German accent. It just was. There are some things you do not question. So she used an assault rifle, it looks like. Well, actually, let me verify, because I always get that wrong. So, yeah, no, you use a pistol, and you use a... I have no idea. You could definitely use a better pistol. Alright, and then... I thought I had like... Ah, there... Oh, okay, that's... Incendiary rounds. It's actually funny because I'm much more likely to welcome someone in an English accent than I am a German accent. Because I watch too much Doctor Who. Dang. Okay, that's not the answer. Kitty, please move. I do think I've seen your name, and actually, as you can probably see from the chat, I'm still streaming on Twitch. I'm dual streaming. Because I can do that. Because I have the power. And because Twitch is kind of terrible at times. Who's shooting at me? Someone was definitely shooting. Wait, is this back? I just came from here. Good old Tales of the Abyss. I remember that one. Very fond memories. I have not stopped playing Tales games ever since I played that one. Holy crap. I actually probably should have, because after a while I was like, okay, I need something else. But it's gone along pretty well. And I do remember you now. Wow, Dragon Age. Dragon Age was such an odd playthrough, to be honest. That was before there were a lot of people here. And so it was, I think it was just you and Ghost for some of those. The one that was on the ground was dead. And crap, I don't think I've saved for a little bit.
Good luck with that field.
Well, that certainly went better. Everyone didn't die that time. But darn it, I am going to have to mosey now.
Negative contacts, Commander.
Yeah, I know. Really, Jacoma, I'm liking the other mission better, but this one is very interesting. It got a lot better once I got to here.
Stupid machine! Access encrypted file. No, I don't want to review protocol.
I am unable to comply.
Damn it!
Please contact me if there is nothing else. Exogeny Corporation reminds all staff that the discharging of weapons while on company. Welcome back, research assistant
I'm losing
Elizabeth
out to a
Bainham.
book now.
What can I do
Actually,
for you?
I love books.
How do you know I'm Lisbeth?
Is there something you require, Doc? Fetching data. The previous use... All sensors monitoring the observation. Species 37 is located... The Zoo's Hope Control Group has yielded...
Your pilot should be warned. We must find...
VI.
I have detected unusual power...
I want to know...
Further inquiries regarding... Individual employee records
Alright,
are confidential. I have no specifics on the Geth as they relate to this facility. All sensors have been purposely decommissioned since their arrival.
Yeah, the big reason I do both is every once in a while Twitch just... Since I'm not partnered, sometimes the like quality takes a dive, and so I just
58% of colonists exhibited altered behavior. Within 28 days, 85%.
What's the size
The Thorian appears to be a diffused creature. Its cognitive abilities are centered in large nerve bundles, but it receives data from kilometers of meandering tendrils. We have discovered it may simply process such stimulation slowly, or perhaps there is a nerve cluster of a greater magnitude we have not yet encountered.
Is it intelligent? Can I reason with it?
The Thorian does not exhibit the focused behavior of a predator. The release of spores is an act of survival, not aggression. It does trigger advanced behaviors in the humans it enslaves, but we have yet to discover whether it recognizes or is capable of recognizing humans as more than tools. It is sufficiently alien as to defy classification at this time.
Do you know how the creature controls its slaves?
The will subversion manifests as intense pain if directives are ignored. The effect is severe enough that subjects are soon conditioned against even minor thoughts of rebellion. Observation suggests the Thorian views its thralls in a utilitarian way. Care is apparently taken to avoid injuring them, much as a craftsman avoids damaging his tools. As long as no action is taken against the creature's objectives, the subjects are free to live a normal existence until specifically tasked with something.
Hi, kitty. Get you a cat. Yeah, you wave to the internet, kitty. You're not a big kitty. That's because you don't know when to stop eating.
where's the center of this thing?
The Thorian is present as a weave of tendrils across much of the lower surface of Feros. Observation of enslaved subjects suggests there may be key clusters that are tended by thralls. Unfortunately, direct observation of species 37 is limited
I may just
or
go ahead and play Undertale after I play second chapter, because it gets talked about so bloody much. What happens is that, and unfortunately I do apologize to those of you on YouTube because I've not found a way to replicate this. There is a really awesome cat move. There's a really awesome program that's called a loyalty bot, and it logs whoever is in the Twitch channel, but unfortunately it doesn't. There's not one I can do for YouTube, and I don't know why that is. But for people over on the Twitch side of things, in theory, it will log how long you've been there. And so what happens is every other game, I will just see who's been here the longest and hasn't requested a game recently, and let them pick a game. Mass Effect was actually picked by Max Killer 9K. Before that, Radiant History was picked by Ghost Trickster. But if this comes up so much, I might be like, you know what, we're playing Undertale.
That's enough for now.
Going to standby mode.
Well, I'm not going that way. Okay, so first of all, save. That would be an issue, especially if it's been so long. I'd have to be very, very, very clear with people, like, don't say words. Words are the enemy. Words are the silent killer. I didn't realize I'd actually use that.
The Geth use these claws to anchor their ships to the sides of buildings.
Interesting, Drake. I didn't realize it was that short.
Perhaps, but very efficient. How do we cut the power if it's coming from the ship?
It will be difficult. We can check the other claws for weaknesses, but the
Plus,
Geth
on
are
Sunday, I
very
usually play
thorough.
things that aren't RPGs. Which is, I mean, that's not a hard and fast rule. I could do an RPG on Sunday, but that's kind of the whole point of the Sunday stream, is to play something different. That's where StarCraft got played. That's where...
This structure seems to have significance for the Geth. Is it possible they set up this room to serve as a sacred temple of sorts?
The Geth blur the line between organic and synthetic.
Hostile spotted.
That was Alright, got a meta jump. Awesome. So yeah, if it's that short, I would it does just depend.
All
Alright.
targets eliminated.
Well, that was much better. That's not where I died, but no, I died against the Krogans. I usually don't save quite this often, but this is right where I died. It's interesting. I wonder how you tell the Geth not to attack the Krogans, because obviously someone did. Get up, Liara.
Negative contacts, Commander.
Okay. I did. You had to say something, though, because I definitely looked away. But yeah, what I do know a little bit about Undertale. I know it's possible to kill everyone. I know it's possible to kill no one. But that's about it. That's like all I know about it. Shh. Stop talking about Undertale. Damn it. I'm gonna fail this. Guys, I want to play the game however it makes sense. I'm not going to try for any specific run. Because it's a blind run, you know? If you go into a blind run, like, specifically trying to do a specific ending, then it's already not blind. And so, even though I know it is possible to kill no one, and it's possible to kill everyone, I'm not... Even with that knowledge, I'm not going to make a specific attempt. And why did I come this way? This seems to be a dead end. This is a dead end. Hi, kitty. Hi. Really, Giacomo? That's interesting. I had not heard about that. Although, I'm not surprised I hadn't heard about that, because as we've discussed, I don't really care about Pokemon. So, what should I be doing if not that? Because there's that thing. There's nothing here. I didn't go down this passageway. I don't think. Maybe I did. Maybe I did. There's no one else. Nope.
This structure seems to have significance for the Geth. Is it possible they set up this room to serve as a sacred temple of sorts?
The Geth blur the line between organic and synthetic life.
What do you want from me, game? There's two ways up. I think I only... Wait, there's a lot of places I haven't been.
Assume they seek understanding from a higher power.
Okay, so that is going this way. Okay, that... But there is a passage this way that I don't think I ever saw. I don't think I ever noticed that you could go this way. That goes nowhere. But this has possibilities. Definitely didn't come this way. There's a secure crate right here I never saw. That was easy. Yeah, guys, seriously, stop talking about Undertale, please. Even if you're censoring the information so that I won't, you know, it's like, oh, well, I didn't say it, so we won't figure it out. It's, okay, not to, like, pat my own back or anything. Now, thankfully, I'm not really looking at it, but even the act of censoring it, you're specifically not saying certain things, and I may still use that to figure it out. That was super correctly. Because I know a really good example of that happened not on one of my streams, but on one of my friends' streams. Someone went in and they were like, now granted, I don't think you guys did this one, but it's a good example of when people are like, I didn't spoil anything, because someone said something about, oh, don't get too used to that character. I'm like, well, they were just supposed to be, I didn't say what happened. No, but you said something happened. God dang it. it's just it's a little frustrating that people will be like, people have entirely different understandings of what a spoiler is, and so yeah, just any information about a game I haven't played at all is probably not good information, unless it's, you know. Lego. I definitely won't play Undertale for a little bit.
Same as before, we don't have the ordnance to blow this claw. Let's keep looking.
Kitty. Always bothering me. Don't you have like cat things to do? Well, let me save. That's probably bad.
This is interesting, Commander Shepard. A containment lab of some kind.
It is an asset we lacked at the other claws. Dislodge even one claw and that ship will fall.
So, let's see here. Now that I've killed the Geth, I can take a little bit more time looking around. This is nothing. Okay, I already looked at these. I couldn't remember. I remember, this is kind of funny, this was one of the dumbest things I was ever spoiled on. Someone like told me exactly how to beat a boss because they forgot how much the game like laid it out for me. That was actually kind of hilarious. Yeah, reduce these to Omni Gel, because I had to use some Omni Gel. Whew, this is hard. Oh, I almost had it. I did have it. Okay, the Geth are preparing for major offensive in the Citadel space. This information is accurate. They're amassing a significant force somewhere in the Armstrong Nebula. Activate shuttle bay door control. By repair ticket attached to the console. The damn door of the shuttle bay is fried again. Works fine if the PSI is 30 or lower, and if the safety shutoff kicks in, if the PSI gets about 34. If the PSI is in the 31 to 34 zone, the door slams down with enough power to shear through any metal IB. So we have to get the PSI to 30 to 34. What is it currently at, is my question. Is it at none? So, start with 17. 17 plus 11 is 28. Plus 5 is right where we want it to be. Oh yeah, that's absolutely Dark End. I even think I said that in my playthrough. If I had been playing Tales of the Abyss by myself, I would have quit. It was requested by the channel, so I endured, and I'm so glad I endured. Because it's now it's now probably
the field barring the exit will be down. Now we can go deal with the Storian creature. I hope that ship was full of those Geth bastards.
I repeat, Normandy to shore party. Are you reading? Anyone there? Normandy to shore party. Come on, Commander, talk to me.
Is that you, Joker? What's going on over there?
We're in lockdown here, Commander. Something happened to the colonists. They're banging on the hull, trying to claw their way inside the ship. They're freaking out.
They can't do any real damage. We're on our way back. Just hold your position.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll just wait right here for you, Commander.
All right, people. You know the drill. Let's move out.
Well, of course it's always after cybernetic blood. These people, like, wiped out her people. Granted, I will be the first to say I think the Geth were justified. But, yeah, I also find Tali's hatred of them to be very justified. Okay, now, here, I have a question for you guys. Thank you for reminding me to save, John. Should I go back and get, Elizabeth? Or, because, actually, I don't think, I can't get back to her, can I? Because there was like a drop down in there. So, I just answered my own question. No, don't go back and get Elizabeth, because you can't. That is where I came from. Don't want to go that way. There's where I want to go. Where I want to go. Where everybody is a cat. Okay, cat. Kryken. Kryken is the best anti-spoiler because he has no damn idea. He's like, yes, no, maybe, possibly, good idea. But yeah, that's Lizzo. Whenever I ask stuff like that, it's more because I'm like, I would normally do this, but it's going to take significant time. So, is there a purpose to it so I don't just waste the stream's time? But I don't think you can get back to her. I'm also not trying to get out of this room. Yeah, I can't. So I have to go. I have to backtrack. That go guy. That's fine, Jacomo. This only the whole little marathon thing is probably only going to happen once. I will survive your betrayal. Oh, it's even telling me to go that way. I had not noticed that previously. I didn't realize it was like, stupid, come over here. This is where you need to be. Kryken, I almost want you to do that for real now. I almost want you to just go into random like blind streams and be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you didn't smarmy the...
There you are.
I can't believe you didn't use molasses on that girl. You totally missed the best ending now, and the person's like, molasses?
I need some answers. You knew more about the Thorian than you let on.
I was afraid. I wanted to stop the tests, but they threatened me. Told me I'd be next. When the Geth attacked, I stayed behind to send a message to Colonial Affairs.
People have actually been really good
I
about
tried to tell them where to find the Thorian,
couple.
but the power cut before I could send the message. I never meant for this to happen.
Trying to think. This wasn't really a spoiler, but when I was playing Legend of Dragoon, people told me how to beat one of the encounters after I failed once. And that made me a little bit frustrated. There was a person that someone told me step by step how to beat a battle in Tales of Vesperia, which was super stupid. It was like he's not here right now, Kryken. No, he's back on the ship. Because it was like you have to put out candles, and the battle paused, and then the candles like went out, and you had to turn them back on. I'm like, you thought I couldn't figure that out? Are you serious? Come on.
Where's the Thorian?
The Thorian is underneath Zoo's Hope, but the entrance is blocked. The colonists covered it with the freighter just before the Geth attacked.
But why are the Geth after the Thorian? What could Saren want with it?
Well, it does have unique mind control capabilities. That's what Exogeny was interested in.
Normandy to shore party, come in.
What is it, Joker?
We're getting a lot of Geth comm chatter. Looks like they're headed your way.
You heard the man. Let's move out.
I'm coming with you. I might be able to help. Undo the mess I helped create.
Your mom's gonna get really mad at me when I lead you to your death. So apparently she joined my party. So this has a red thing on it, which probably means that... Nitpicker, don't get too mad at Kraken. He's never played this game, so he's just totally guessing. Although, I will say that even then, because I've had people do that, where they will... What? What the hell is going on? I don't get it. That's definitely a Geth, but I can't shoot it. Well, I'm leaving before it activates or whatever the hell it's going to do. Get out of there, people. Alright, and there's the Mako. Did I ever go this way? Is there anything in that direction? It doesn't look like there's anything over here. Oh, Dark Eater. This is, I think, the 7th stream, although, ironically, I'm on one of the first missions. It's very, very, very... I didn't try Kraken. It was a Geth. I got scared. I'll go back and check, though. But it's a very open game with a lot of side content you can choose to do, and I've done a lot of the side content. But very early in the game, you get 2 missions. I did one, and then I did a whole slew of side quests, and this is the second one. The basic plot is that, it did not. I am super confused by you, sir. Okay. The basic plot is that I am what's known as a Spectre. Okay. Let me pause. Just in case he comes out of there and starts shooting at me and I'm, like, not even controlling things. Kitty, not now. The Spectres, because this is a galactic civilization with a whole lot of different races and a whole lot of different, you know... I mean, obviously, you take all of the problems that you have with, like, the United Nations and individual countries not really telling the truth about things, and amplify them because we're talking about a situation that exists, you know, on different planets and different races that really don't trust one another. So, the Spectres are an organization of kind of like super CIA type people. They are under the direct command of the Intergalactic Council. So they don't really belong to any one race, and they are given the authority to use whatever means they deem necessary anytime they come across something that looks illegal or incorrect. So they're sort of above the law. They only answer to the council. They really exist because it's really easy to hide stuff from the council, and so the Spectres are sort of like the special agents that go into it. Well, unfortunately, although that works great whenever you assume that the person doing the illegal stuff isn't themselves a Spectre, needless to say, we've run into a situation where the best Spectre has gone rogue and is trying to wipe out humanity because he really dislikes humans. So we, being the first human Spectre, have a very, very big reason to stop him. So, that's the very short version of the game. Saren is the, like, most famous Spectre. and we are doing everything we can to make sure he doesn't wipe out humanity. And obviously, the majority of the council races, although they don't support wiping out humanity, they also are not exactly, you know, jumping up in arms trying to save us. They sort of consider it humanity's problem.
Negative contacts, Commander.
Oh my gosh, nitpicker, what if someone hasn't played Persona 4? You totally spoiled Naruto's gender. That's always a bit of a problem I have. Whenever people come to my channel, while I won't explicitly start talking about stuff just for the sake of talking about it, I never know what I should like keep under my hat and what I shouldn't. Because needless to say, just because I played something doesn't mean everyone in the chat has. But at the same time, you know, I certainly don't expect people to never ever talk about anything. So it's something I've never really known quite how to deal with. Don't fall off the side, sir.
Is there anyone picking this up?
Get away from that radio!
What was that all about?
This is Juliana Bainham of Feros Colony. Please help us.
I'm on my way.
That's my mom! Stop! Stop the rover!
We're gonna stop the rover. Well, I have the option to just totally leave her.
You can't do this, Jong.
Everyone shut up! Let me think.
What's going on?
So he's...
You won't get away with this.
Get her out of here!
Get away from her, you son of a bitch!
Lisbeth!
Damn it! Come out where I can see you! All of you! Shepard. Damn it. I knew it was too much to hope the Geth would kill you. I found some interesting facts about you in the Exogeny database. I know what you did on Torfin. There's no reason for this to get bloody.
What do you think you're doing, Zhang?
Communications are back up. Exogeny wants this place purged.
This is a human colony, Jong. You can't just repurpose us.
It's not just you. There's something here far more valuable than a few colonists.
Are you gonna tell them about the Thorian, or should I?
The what?
It's a telepathic life form living under Zoo's hope. It's taking control of the colonists.
I didn't like
Exogeny
Zuka.
knew all along.
I will be honest.
You won't get away with this, Jong.
So you keep saying, but nobody's gonna miss a few colonists.
You've gone way too far. This ends now.
If that's the way it has to be, heck, come on!
Spectre.
As if we don't have enough problems. Now we're shooting each other in the back.
It's my fault.
Hey, Lego.
I knew what was going on, and I didn't do anything.
Don't you start. You do good work, and you know it. So what now, Commander?
Well, I mean, they're pseudo-completely independent. There is the council, and supposedly, if the council makes a decision, the planets have to, you know, the planets will abide by it. But it's still a very, very loose federation. At least that's what I understand of it.
I need to find out why the Geth are after the Thorian.
The colonists won't let you near the Thorian. They'd die first. They're under its control.
So is he.
What else am I supposed to do?
There's gotta be another way.
I think there is. You could safely use a nerve agent to neutralize the colonists.
Awesome,
like a gas grenade.
Releasing clouds of nerve gas doesn't seem like a particularly good idea.
It's not like it's weapons grade. The insecticide we use in the grow labs contains trace amounts of tetraclopine, a neuromuscular degenerator. If their nervous systems are already weakened, it may act as a paralyzing agent.
I'm not really
A reduced
loving the
capacity
May in that.
concussion grenade might suit our needs.
Well, I mean, yeah, if I can avoid
Sounds
killing
good.
everyone.
I'll do what I can.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Commander.
We'll stay out of your way until you clear a...
Equip my grenades? Can I do that? I didn't know I could equip grenades. How do I do that? So is this what you're talking about? This is significantly harder than I expected it to be. So they don't have grenades, is what I'm understanding. Darkenstar, there are 3 races that kind of hold most of the power. Oh hey, they're known as the Council races. The 3 races are the... Well, let me let them tell you about it real quick.
The Asari were the first species to discover the Citadel. When the Solarians arrived, it was the Asari who proposed the establishment of the Citadel Council to maintain peace throughout the galaxy. Since then, the Asari have served as the mediators and centrists of the Council. An all-female race, the Asari reproduce through a form of parthenogenesis. They can attune their nervous system to that of another individual of any gender and of any species to reproduce. This capability has led to the unseemly and inaccurate rumors about Asari promiscuity. Asari can live for over 1,000 years, passing through 3 stages of life. In the maiden stage, they wander restlessly, seeking new knowledge and experience. When the matron stage begins, they meld with interesting partners to produce their offspring. This ends when they reach the matriarch stage, where they assume the roles of leaders and counselors.
So the Asari are effectively the mediators of the Council. They are the primary ones who really are very talented at being very empathetic and understanding where different races are coming from. There would be a lot more wars without the Asari.
The second species to join the Citadel, the Solarians, are warm-blooded amphibians with a hyperactive metabolism. Solarians think fast, talk fast, and move fast. To Solarians, other species seem sluggish and dull-witted. Unfortunately, their metabolic speed leaves them with a relatively short lifespan. Solarians over the age of 40 are a rarity. The Solarians were responsible for advancing the development of the primitive Krogan species to use as soldiers during the Rachni Wars. They were also behind the creation of the genophage bioweapon the Turians used to quell the Krogan rebellions several centuries later. Solarians are known for their observational capability and non-linear thinking. This manifests as an aptitude for research and espionage. They are constantly experimenting and inventing, and it is generally accepted that they always know more than they are letting on.
So, where the Asari are very good at being empathetic and understanding where a race is coming from, the Solarians are almost like the spy masters of the Council and are always ultra suspicious of everyone. So it is more difficult to lie to the Council because the Solarians are always checking into everybody.
Roughly 1,200 years ago, the Turians were invited to join the Citadel Council to fulfill the role of galactic peacekeepers. The Turians have the largest fleet in Citadel space, and they make up the single largest portion of the Council's military forces. As their territory and influence has spread, the Turians have come to rely on the Solarians for military intelligence and the Asari for diplomacy. Despite a somewhat colonial attitude towards the rest of the galaxy, the ruling hierarchy understands they would lose more than they would gain if the other 2 races were ever removed. Turians come from an autocratic society that values discipline and possesses a strong sense of personal and collective honor. there is lingering animosity between Turians and humans over the first contact war of 2157, which is known as the Relay 314 incident to the Turians. Officially, however, the two species are allies, and they enjoy civil, if cool, diplomatic relations.
I think I still have to say that Persona 3 FES is my favorite of the openings.
I was hoping you'd have a moment to speak with me. I've got a bit of a problem.
Everybody wants something. Hurry up about it.
Fair enough. I need to retrieve some data. It's not a big job, but it pays well.
I'm listening.
Good. Good. Poking around in the ruins has become a bit too dangerous for me.
What is it about you that makes people assume we enjoy being in harm's way?
It's not that bad, really. All you need to do is find my console at ExoGeni headquarters and drop the data onto this OSD. It's that simple.
Yeah, I'm not going back there.
I'm not interested in this.
All right. Just remember, there's money to be made if you want it.
I may have done that when I was actually going that way, but right now my ship is under assault. But yeah, that's the brief of the council. One thing I really like about this game is that humanity is very much put into a situation of where it's not impactful. You know, almost every game you play, humans are kind of the dominant species because they're the most common race you run into. And that's very much not the case in this game. I really like it. Ah! And I suck at driving the makeup. Something over there is shooting. Oh no, I thought it was like actually like taken out. Oh, that actually hit me. I thought it missed. Alright, there we go. You guys are out of your mind. I think if I don't talk to chat, eventually people just start being like, "Oh my gosh, she's not talking. I'm going to post things into the comments." Because they're very, very high maintenance relationships. Uh-oh, cutscenes. That's bad.
No amount of infection could have altered a human to that extent. I wonder what is going on here.
No hitting the colonists, even if the Thorian makes them fire on us. That's what the gas grenades are for.
As you order, Commander Shepard.
We'll try. Nothing wrong with a naked zombie. Oh, that's a lot of guys. That's a very good idea, Jakoma. It won't let me save right now. It won't let me save right now. Well, let me save now, though. Okay. That was not pleasant.
It's payback time.
God, I'm still really injured. I don't like being really injured.
It is clear that they are protecting the Borealis. We have got to move one of those cargo blocks.
Okay. So we have to remove a cargo block? Okay, there goes those guys. Damn it.
Controls for the crane, Commander Shepard. Can you make sense of them?
Okay, this is a very good mission. I like it.
I tried to fight it, but it gets in your head. You can't imagine the pain. I was supposed to be their leader. These people trusted me. It wants me to stop you, but I won't.
We'll grenade him.
I won't!
You had time to throw a grenade there. Although I'm glad that he's logical. Okay, so now it should in theory be down here. Casual murder simulator. Okay, what are we gonna find? We're going to find me saving. That's the first thing we will find. Save 52. That would be interesting. If there was like a Metal Gear playthrough where you stopped every time, what's his name? Reference a movie and like watch
we
the
just
movie.
need to find this creature and determine what it... Keela, what is that?
That's large.
We are gonna need bigger guns.
Well, I'm kind of psychic. Can I, like, reason with it? Hi.
Invaders. Your every step is a transgression. 1,000 feelers appraise you as meat, good only to dig or decompose. I speak for the old growth as I did for Saren. You are within and before the Thorian. It commands that you be in awe.
You gave something to Saren. Something I need.
Saren sought knowledge of those who are gone. The old growth listened to flesh for the first time in the long cycle. Trades were made. Then cold ones began killing the flesh that would tend the next cycle. Flesh fairly given. The old growth sees the air you push as lies. It will listen no more.
Give me what I need, and I'll strike back at the one who betrayed you.
No more will the Thorian listen to those that scurry.
Scurry,
Your
I love
lives
that.
are short, but have gone on too long. Your blood will
Ow! Don't. Oh god, I'm dying. Do I have to survive waves of these? Huh. So the question is what kind?
Over here, Commander. Definitely something different in this area.
Oh, I was already there.
That had the desired effect, I believe. A few more and it will be severely hurt.
Awesome. Sir? It's floating Morosari? I don't quite... Okay. I could probably make one of those up. Worst Let's Play you guys have ever seen. Well, damn. I didn't quite know what I was doing. And the fact that some of them were just kind of there. Alright, here we go again.
All right, we just need to find this... Keela, what is that?
Actually, I do have mixed feelings when I go back and watch my Persona 3 Let's Play because the quality was so bad. That was very early on.
Invaders, your every step is a transgression. 1,000 feelers appraise you as
5 minute video.
good only to
crap.
dig or decompose. I speak for the old growth as I did for Saren. You are within and before the
Welcome back,
Thorian.
Chikoma.
It commands that you be in awe.
Chikoma.
You gave something. Saren sought. Then cold ones began killing the. Your blood will hit the ground and then
Okay. And then we head this way. Perfect brain, because that's what we do. Go ahead and save, because I died shortly after this moment.
That had the desired effect, I believe. A few more and it will be severely hurt.
The weirdest thing I ever happened to be on a trip was I went to Canada and some guy tried to sell me weed. Which, I mean, I'm a pretty, like, boring person, if that makes sense. And so people don't typically try and sell me drugs. So I didn't quite know how to react. He's like, hey man, you want some? I'm like, no. I think it passed freaking, like, customs tomorrow. Are you crazy?
That's the last of them.
Okay, that's the last one. My gun overheated.
Send me back in.
All right. I've seen streams like that, and it always bugs me, where there'll be like several people in the stream, but oh, I'm reaching my limit again. Kermit, Kermit. All right, we'll save that again. But yeah, you'll watch someone play and they'll just be random other people that you can hear through Skype and they're talking about whatever. And also, I always do get annoyed whenever I watch someone stream and they don't really pay attention to chat. I'm like, why are you streaming? Wow, I'm down to one.
That's the last of them.
Read what you said. Lego. Well, actually, it's good that you had a salad day. Salads are awesome. I would eat salads, but I'm too busy eating that. Alright. I don't have limited ammo, Kraken, but my guns will overheat if I use it. See down the lower corner. Where if it maxes out, you can't use it for a while. But no, the ammo itself is unlimited. I don't know how to comment on that, to be honest. I'm very curious how he managed to pull that off. How do you fail every single... Why would you become a street? Oh, my volume? I can indeed. No problem, Kraken. Always feel free to tell me that stuff, because it's not hard for me to fix. Not hard for me to do that at all. And it is tough because I've streamed from so many different things that sometimes I don't really know how, you know, what your experience is like. Oh God. What my traffic is. Let me out of here. Let me out of here. Oh, I got them all? That's impressive. Okay, last healing thing. This place is exhausting my reserves, for sure. Yeah, it's some sort of plant. And I don't know what these are, but I don't seem to be able to kill them. Some salads are ugly. Some salads are terrible. Medical station, thank goodness. Let's get medical. Metajo +3. I needed that. Okay, so... apparently there's a... Oh, there's a neural node in there. I did not even notice it. Because I'm bad. It depends. I'm sure there's an ugly salad, just like I'm sure there's an ugly baby. So people say, oh, babies are beautiful. I say bullcrap. There are some ugly babies out there.
Commander Shepard. We're on the right track.
What are we aiming at? I see no enemies. I mean, I see enemies on the minimap, but I don't see any actual enemies. You guys see some. Well, here's the question. Did you then buy that game? Criken. Best comment. Best, like, response. Because, yes, I think that may have improved Aliens Colonial Marines. Kitty. 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 Kitty, move your butt. I have to be able to see. When did this turn into a survival horror game? I don't believe I was consulted about that at all. There's a whole bunch more of these guys in stasis, or whatever the heck they are. I got a little bit too... Oh, I don't think I can actually see what... Okay.
I'm free. I suppose I should thank you for releasing me.
Yeah, I suppose you should. Who are you? Are you the Asari that kept cloning?
How did you end up inside that thing?
My name is Shiala. I served Matriarch Benezia.
How do you know
When
she's
she
dead?
allied herself with Saren, so did I.
Or is this more like I'm not following her
Benezia
anymore? She
foresaw
put me
the
in a freaking plant.
influence Saren would have. She joined him to guide him down a gentler path. But Saren is compelling. Benezia lost her way.
Are you saying Saren can control minds?
We actually already know that.
Benezia underestimated Saren, as I did. We came
As
to
did I.
believe in his cause and his goals. The strength of his influence is troubling.
Benezia sought to turn the river and was swept away.
Asari matriarchs are among the most intelligent and powerful beings in the galaxy. How could one fall under Saren's control?
Saren has a vessel, an enormous warship unlike anything
We
I've
actually
ever
already know
seen.
this, but
He
Francis
calls
didn't
it
know which one
sovereign.
would come in.
It can dominate the minds of his followers. They become indoctrinated to Saren's will. The process is subtle. It can take days, weeks, but in the end,
that's just
it is
self-performance.
absolute.
It's like
I was a willing slave when Saren brought me
waterboarding
to
for
this world.
PCs. It keeps them in
He
line.
needed my biotics to communicate with the Thorian, to learn its secrets. Saren offered me in trade. I was sacrificed to secure an alliance between Saren and the Thorian.
Saren's pretty quick to betray his own people.
He was quick to betray the Thorian, too. After he had what he wanted, he ordered the Geth to destroy all evidence of its existence. Saren knows you are searching for the conduit. He knows you're following his steps. He attacked the Thorian so you could
Hello,
not
Max.
gain the cipher.
You're late.
What's the cipher? And why did Saren need it?
The beacon on Eden Prime gave you visions. But the visions are unclear, confusing. They were meant for a Prothean mind. To truly comprehend them, you must think like a Prothean. You must understand their culture, their history, their very existence. The Thorian was here long before the Protheans built this city. It watched and studied them. When they died, it consumed them. They became a part of it.
So the Thorian taught Saren to think like a Prothean.
Yeah,
How?
that sounds a little bit
The
bizarre.
cipher is the very essence of being a Prothean. It cannot be described or explained. It would be like describing color to a creature without eyes.
Would that be bad?
To understand, you must have access to endemic ancestral memory. A viewpoint spanning thousands of Prothean generations. I sensed this ancestral memory, the cipher, when I melded with the Thorian. Our identities merged, our
So if I meld
minds
with you, you can teach
intertwined.
me to understand my visions?
Such knowledge
Will
cannot
Liara
be
get mad?
taught. It simply exists.
You taught Saren, you can teach me.
There is a way. I can transfer the knowledge from my mind to yours,
Yours would
as
be
I did
so
for
jealous.
Saren. Try to relax, Commander. Slow, deep breaths. Let go of your physical shell. Reach out to grasp the threads that bind us, one to another. Every action sends ripples across the galaxy. Every idea must touch another mind to live. Each emotion must mark another's spirit. We are all connected. Every living being united in a single glorious existence. Open yourself to the universe.
I love how I don't actually have a choice on this one.
Embrace eternity.
She looks all confused.
I have given you the cipher, just as it was given to Saren. The ancestral memories of the Protheans are part of you now.
What was that? Commander Shepard, are you all right?
He does like Commander in the subtitles.
I saw something. It still didn't make any sense.
How are you looking behind you?
You have been given a great gift. The experience of an entire people. It will take time for your mind to process this information.
We should get you back to the ship where you can be monitored.
I'm sorry if you have suffered, but there was no other way. You needed the cipher. In time, it will help you understand the vision from the beacon.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the Thorian?
When the creature enveloped me, I became part of it. But I still don't truly understand it. So alien, so ancient. Its exact age is impossible to know. It measured time differently. 10,000 years of hibernation broken by a few frantic centuries of activity.
How do you have a
Its
frantic
mind
century?
was awesome, magnificent. It transcended all classification. And now it is gone.
Don't tell me you feel sorry for that thing.
The Thorian was a unique life form. A sentient being that lived for 50,000 years, maybe more. There is nothing even remotely like it in the known galaxy. I'm grateful you saved me from a life of thraldom. Yet I cannot help but feel some sorrow for the loss of such a rare and remarkable creature.
Do you know what the conduit is, or where it is?
Or anything helpful?
No, I'm sorry. All I know is that Saren believes the conduit was the key to the Prothean extinction.
Then whatever it is, we cannot let him have it.
Yeah, he might make
You
the
have
Prothean
the
go extinct
cipher.
again.
In time, your visions will clear. They will lead you to the conduit. I only pray you find it before Saren.
That is true. I have the vision, Saren doesn't.
What else can you tell me about Saren?
There is little I could tell you that you do not already know. He's powerful, he's charismatic, and he is dangerous. Once I followed him, blind to his true nature. But now I see he's leading the galaxy into an age of darkness and suffering.
I want to know more about you.
There is nothing
what's your
remarkable
story,
about
lady?
me. I was merely one of Matriarch Benezia's disciples. For nearly 2 centuries, I followed her, learning at her feet. When Benezia revealed her plan to join Saren, she gave her disciples
That's
a
a good
choice.
point, Kraken.
Only those who were willing had to follow her. Many felt her plan was too dangerous, but I believed in her. I thought she could turn Saren away from his insanity. Instead, we joined him in it.
Now that you're free of the Thorian, what are you planning to do next?
If you allow it, I would like to stay here with the colonists. They have suffered greatly, and I played a role in their suffering. I would like to make amends.
I'm not going to kill her. What I'd prefer to do is actually, like, turn her over to the council, because she was one of Saren's, not consorts, but cohorts.
The colonists will need all the help they can get. They'll be happy to have you on their side.
Thank you, Commander. May fortune smile upon you.
You did it. With the Thorian gone, we can start rebuilding for ourselves again. And we're free of Exogeni's threats. We're back to being just a little nowhere colony. Thank you, Commander.
You saved most of the infected. It'll take time to recover from the physical effects, but they'll be all right.
We'll start over.
Any luck finding my workstation out in the ruins?
I haven't found your workstation or data yet.
Just keep it in mind while you're out there. Good luck.
I'm not going out there. I'm leaving. Okay, so I think I'm done with this place. Well, gee, thanks, Lego guy. Now I know it doesn't come back in 2 or 3. One time, I was watching, it was the second Mortal Kombat movie. I forget what it was called, Mortal Kombat Annihilation or something. And there's this scene in that movie that makes no damn sense. I have no effing idea why it was in the movie. It's like, the main character has like a vision quest, and he like dreams of Kitana being in the middle of a snow wearing like a bikini. It's really fucking bizarre. I don't know what the hell it was doing in that movie. But so everyone's watching this movie going through, and then we get to that scene, and it's just sort of like the entire audience just gets really quiet, because we're all just sort of in a moment of, where the hell is this going? And then all of a sudden some little kid in the theater is just like, brr, and we all just crack up. So the question is, where is my ship? Kitty, I can't see. My ship is over there. Okay. Move! You had almost the same experience, right? Kraken, were you the little kid?
Thank you for freeing us.
Am I the right way? I am going the right way. Alright, back to my ship. Strap yourselves in, boys. We're gonna fly across the stars. 'Cause when you got a battle cruiser, hell, who needs a car? Okay, what are you doing? Why are you trying to scratch at the side of a desk? Alright, you're supposed to scratch something that actually, like, will give way or something.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Commander, you look pale. Are you suffering any ill effects from the cipher?
My brain's been scrambled like an egg. How do you think I feel?
I might be able to help you. I am an expert on the Protheans. If I join my consciousness to yours, maybe we can make some sense of it.
Man, now she wants to have mind sex with me.
Do it. Hurry. We don't have much time.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity.
It's going through this again. He's supposed to help my mind. Hey, nice little something.
That was incredible. All this time, all my research, yet I never dreamed. I am sorry. The images were so vivid. I never imagined the experience would be so intense. You are remarkably strong-willed, Commander. What you have been through, what you have seen, would have destroyed a lesser mind.
Did you see anything?
The beacon on Eden Prime must have been badly damaged. Large parts of the vision are missing. The data transferred into the Commander's mind is incomplete.
You sure you didn't come across any kind of clue or hint? Something we might have missed?
You're the expert. Come on,
Everything I saw, you already know. You were right about the Reapers. The Protheans were destroyed by a race of sentient machines. I think it is obvious there is a connection between the Reapers, the Prothean extinction, and the Conduit. But I did not see anything that would help us find it.
What's our next move?
I was able to interpret the data relayed through your vision. What was there, at least. But something was missing. Saren must have the missing information. Maybe he found another beacon. If we can find the missing data from your vision, I can... Oh. I am sorry. The joining is exhausting. I should go to the medical bay and lie down for a moment.
You sure it was the joining? I feel fine.
Your role in our communion is passive. I am the one who must submerge myself in your mind, drown myself in your thoughts. It is more difficult than it looks. The human subconscious instinctively resists the joining, Commander. A strong personality like yours makes it even harder.
Dr. Chalkwash should take a look at you.
That will not be necessary. I just need some rest. Somewhere quiet.
We're done here. Dismissed.
I've sent off the Feros report, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
My worst theater experience... I actually don't have that bad of one to share. Although I do remember at one point I was watching a movie and I couldn't move the entire time I watched it just because there was so much, like, theater sticky stuff. I don't know if it was popcorn or what, but it's like, you know when you go into a theater and, like, anytime you move your feet, it's like... There was that oh, it was a terrible theater. And at one point, I was in a theater and I typically don't lock the doors of my car. I never have, because I'm lazy. But someone broke into my car and actually broke the door even though it wasn't locked. I was so pissed.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Commander, ExoGeni should have told us about the Thorian. It would have made your job much easier.
You might have been able to capture it for study instead of destroying it.
Yeah, it's better off this way.
The Thorian liked to enslave minds. Anyone who studied it would have ended up as one of its thralls.
Perhaps it's for the best then. At least the colony was saved.
Of course it was saved. Shepard would go to any lengths to help a human colony.
I never jeopardized the mission.
That's good, Commander. Stopping Saren is your primary goal. Everything else is secondary.
I was like, do you know my history?
Goodbye, Commander. We will be waiting for your next report.
She's like famous for doing whatever's necessary. Okay, so let's go and meet with all of our crew. See what they have to say. I'll tell you the most awesome, like, theater experience I ever had. I went to a movie and me and my friends were the only ones in the theater. It was amazing. Because you absolutely did. We could just talk as loud as we wanted to. We just had an ongoing, like, almost Mystery Science Theater thing going the entire thing because there was no one else in there.
so close now. When we deliver everything, the Council will have to mobilize around us. If we could get the Council on our side, this could become a great opportunity for the Alliance.
It's been a struggle, but we've earned their respect now.
And you've been at the forefront the whole way. I can see how you made it through Torfin. I don't think I've ever met a woman like you.
Wait, what? Nitpicker, I'm pretty sure that you can't go to jail for trying to sneak candy into a theater. That's not illegal. And don't forget it.
Keep that in mind after this is over. I will be tracking your shore leave, mister.
Well, I kind of hoped any shore leave would be joined. No bull, Shepard. I want to follow through with this. It's tough keeping it separated from duty. But when the mission's complete, it'll be different. I hope you feel the same. Man.
How do I let him down?
I hear you, soldier. I'm waiting with bated breath.
Oh, you are good at that. Shepard, you are hard to step away from.
Yeah, I did not mean to enter into a relationship with him, and it's not giving me an option to, like, let him down easy.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I'm glad there aren't many aliens like the Thorian. I don't think my stomach could take it. One of my cousins has an agribusiness. I was thinking of calling him. Maybe he can get some shipments into Feros. I mean, now that they're cut off from the company.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
We'll talk later, Caden.
I'd like that.
Caden is so in love. It's sad. Because Shepard's a starship commander. She's required to have, like, sex with aliens, not other humans. Speaking of which...
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
Wow, we've actually had this conversation before.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
I like talking with you, Liara. No matter what the subject.
Then let us talk about you. Are you okay?
Actually, no. No near-death experiences. I've got a friend that's had several. I swear to... eventually he's going to get himself killed because he keeps doing stupid crap. I've never had a near-death experience. I did once have the police called on me for reading in a library. That was interesting.
I'm not sleeping well. The visions keep me up at night.
I wish there was something I could do to help you. You need to be at your best, Commander. The crew relies on you for leadership. It can be a heavy burden.
I've got broad shoulders.
I have no doubt about that. But can they carry the weight of an entire galaxy? If we don't stop Saren... No, never mind.
You're not helping.
I'm sorry, Commander. The last thing you need is someone constantly reminding you of how grim things are. Is there anything else you would rather talk about?
Yeah, the closest thing I've had to a near-death experience was, at one point, there was like a group of wasps that was living inside, on a tennis court. There were these two vertical bars that hold the net up, and they were inside that. And I ended up, like, running around, and I ran into that, and, like, all the wasps came out and started stinging me. And I wasn't allergic, but still, if enough wasps sting you, you can, you know, it can actually kill you. And I developed a horrible fever. It's actually awesome because, like, my brain was so active, I would, like, sit there in the bed and, like, lay back, and I would see this, like, story about, like, international jewel thief playing out in the, like, light bulbs above. And I was telling my mom the story, only I couldn't really enunciate it very well.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
You've been swatted, Nitpicker. Really?
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
I just wanted to talk.
Fair enough. What did you want to talk about?
Okay, apparently I can't do anything else with her.
Goodbye, Commander.
Apparently I can't be a player right now. I feel really sorry. If someone tried to swap me, there's a reasonably good chance they would swap my previous address, because very little bit of my information is updated by current address online, but almost all of it is still the old stuff, because I changed a bunch of stuff when I moved. I can see the SWAT team going to some, and they have absolutely no idea. They're completely like have no idea. Wow, I can't ask you about. Okay.
Rex.
That was our deep conversation, Shepard. Rex.
Commander?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Gotta admire those colonials. That's about the worst place for a colony I've ever seen. Given the option, I'd get the hell out of Dodge.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Rex.
I should get back to my duty, Skipper. Rifles don't maintain themselves. Not yet, anyway.
Shot down.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am?
There's so much tension between us for no real reason.
Commander, I wanted to thank you.
What for, Garrus?
For everything. Taking me with you, letting me be part of your team. I've learned a lot. I've thought about what you said, about eliminating the threat immediately, regardless of the cost. You were right. You were right about Dr. Salient, too. Killing him was the only solution. This way, we'll know he'll never hurt anyone again.
I'm glad you see it that way. Keep that in mind when we meet Saren.
Don't worry, Commander. I will.
Oh, I'm almost at 100,000 experience. Net. Alright, and tally.
Hey, Shepard. Do you need something?
Okay, and there's nothing new here.
I should go.
Which is sad, I even brought her on the mission. She has nothing to contribute. That's sad. So. I don't care about data recovery. Can I, like, just skip that mission or, like, delete that mission or something? Oh. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Investigate samples. Go to the Amazon system, the Voyager cluster. You know, I'm not sure any of these are pressing enough that Shepard would do them. You know, this is all like other stuff that's going on. But none of it really seems all that. The only one that I might do is this one. Because that's a precursor for a full-on war with the Geth, and that one seems very relevant. So I do think I want to do this one, but that's probably the only one. So the Armstrong Nebula Cluster. Oh, and I should probably call Mom and let her know that, I can't call Mom. That is not true, Lego Guy. Meow always translates to feed me or pet me. Okay.
Message coming in from the brass at Arcturus. Patching it through.
Normandy? Admiral Hackett here. We're getting reports of a marked increase in Geth activity in the Skyllian Verge.
I know.
Surveillance drones have identified Geth outposts on 4 different planets in the Armstrong cluster. We need someone to take them out.
We have any idea what they're after?
Hard to say. They may be just gathering intel on us. Or maybe they're setting up staging grounds for hit-and-run attacks on human colonies.
It could be the first wave of an invasion.
Let's hope not. We need someone to investigate this, Shepard. Finding Saren is still your top priority, but you've got experience fighting the Geth. You're the logical choice to take out these outposts. We're transmitting all the locations of known Geth outposts in the Armstrong cluster to the Normandy now. Admiral Hackett out.
Wow, these are all systems? Damn. It may be long, but it's, again, you gotta play it correctly. And this is the one mission that I feel like Shepard would consider is a priority. It could be a staging ground for an invasion. So that one we actually really do need to know. So let's see what we can find. Do I know what planets they're actually on? Oh, jeez. So they're in all of them. Don't curse me out, Lego guy. Which was the Cerberus one? Here we go. For this mission... You know what, I haven't taken Team Human in a while. And we're landing. Okay, I landed there. There's some debris and anomaly. Let's start with the debris. I like this planet. Now here's the big question: is this going to be like an actual outpost I have to invade and kill? Lego guy, probably only about another 20 minutes or so. So I do unfortunately work open to close tomorrow. Or I come back and do the second episode of Life is Strange. That's tomorrow night. Even though my thing totally says Persona 3. So I have not updated the updated one of those. Okay. So there's some debris up here. Of some variety. It's weird, I'm really close to it, I don't see it yet. Is that it?
On my way.
Kitty, I have to be able to see. I don't know why this confuses you. Oh crap, and I gotta sell stuff. Damn it! significant. I mean, streams are the length they are just because I have to keep up my YouTube uploads. I have to record other stuff. I have to work, 45 hours a week. So there's a lot of things on my plate. Like I said, as soon as some billionaire comes in and just like donates $1 million, I'll stream full time. That has not happened yet. And I'm pretty sure it's Trump's fault. Wow. Saved. Dang. Why is this on top of a flippin' mountain? I don't appreciate that at all.
Redeploying.
Interesting, so none of these are trying to defend the base. I just have to walk in. Good call. Okay. I have 9 more. Where are these coming from? Okay, Kaiden. Go ahead and max out medicine. Ashley. And I guess you can start working on pistols. Well, that reminds me. So, Kaiden... Ashley is an assault rifle girl. So, I need to go ahead and upgrade because I haven't used her in a while. No, she's got a pretty good one. Though this one is slightly better. And you are using... that looks like a pistol. Alright. I admit that you are Finny. No one is as Finny as you. Oh, god dang it, stupid yellow bits. The hammer 6. Cat, out of the way. Out of the way, I said.
Engaging target.
Something was hitting me. Don't admit you're crazy? That's not something you admit, that's something you diagnose. I'm not crazy. Yes, you are. Okay, maybe. Do that, nitpicker.
Area secured.
How did I survive that? What? I do not feel like I should have survived that. I'm not complaining, but that was definitely something I'm not positive should have been survivable. Okay, cool. Can you move out of the fucking way? I would like to know what that is. Looks like an armor upgrade. I have plenty of those. Heavy armor human and a sniper rifle. I have several heavy armors already, and no one that's a human wears heavy armor. So that's fine. Alright, so what am I really doing here? What am I looking for? That is quite true, Lego guy. Congratulations on being able to tell time. I'm such an ass. Oh, that's terrible, Jacoma. Don't let it do that. Just say no. So I've been in this room as well. Shouldn't I find something that's like, hey, good job, you're done? Okay, what? That's an assault rifle. I already have... No. My PC was actually a little bit strange earlier. I was sad. I was very disappointed. I want my PC to do better things. Okay, I haven't been on this side of the room before, but sort of feel like I should have found whatever's here by now. So, was that it? Or am I supposed to find something here? Because I'm definitely not finding anything. Wait, are there different kinds of flannel shirts? I thought flannel shirts were basically flannel shirts. I didn't know you could have a favorite. Yeah, I do not see what's supposed to happen here. I mean, I guess I just have to clear them out. Does my journal say anything? No? I guess I eliminated it. Well, yeah, I want to make sure I'm done with this one. Poor Commander Shepard is so overworked. Like, all of my away teams get, have to come and help one time out of, like, every 4. And Shepard goes on every bloody mission. Nitpicker, you've got to start looking at your messages before you press send. Autocorrect is kicking your ass. Okay. So here we go. We're getting out of here. I can't see. Mako, get out of the way. Mako, move. Stop being stupid. Mako. I feel so bad. Almost every time when I'm about to finish streaming, someone comes in. Almost every bloody time. I mean, that's the problem. It's like, I just need to stream later. I need to, like, take a nap and then stream overnight. But the problem is, then all the people that normally watch wouldn't be able to make it. So it's not like changing my hours is going to stop that from happening. But I swear, every bloody night, someone comes in like 5 minutes before I end, and I feel super bad. So, like the bacon, why are you making me feel bad? That's rude. Although, welcome. I'm just a terrible streamer. Someone comes in and I'm like, you're making me feel bad. You're a jerk. I was like, fuck you, I'm not gonna watch this stream again. Jeez. Awesome. I get to hear my randomized follower notification. It's random. Hi, Cat. Anyone that's been around me for any length of time knows that I'm not very good at singing. The sad thing is, I'm way better than I used to be, believe it or not. Get the damn Mako! Alright. And with that, I am unfortunately ending the stream. I will be back tomorrow playing My Life is Strange at about 7:30 PST, and then Monday we're back to Mass Effect, because we play Mass Effect 3 days a week, because this game is amazing. For those of you that are new, like the bacon, I am blind. I have not played this game before, so please, if you do come back on Monday, don't spoil anything. In fact, basically everything on this channel is going to be blind, because I'm effing busy, and so I do not have time to play games multiple times. So when I play it the very first time, I stream it. That's really sad. I almost never play games I don't stream anymore. Life just got too busy. It's way better than, say, like the Fallout thing, or almost every other game you ever played where you have you have to, like, figure out where to put the two things and then turn, and that thing is stupid. This is way better. I don't know that I like it necessarily, because it seems to have absolutely no correlation to what hacking into a, hacking into a crate should be, but it still is interesting. So, let's go ahead and come in here, go to save, make my 57th save. Alright, see you later everyone, thanks very much for, I don't know, Craig, I liked Bioshock's plumbing. I love that game. Anyway, I will see you all next time, thanks very much for tuning in.